Hey guys, it's your Melanin Miss Serena coming to you with a tutorial on bleaching extensions. You see that I had already started the bleaching process and I had to do it about 2 more times, but this is just my setup. It'll be more in detail in the next.
Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did. Would've shown know how to fuck. I'd be a bad girl. I'll prove it to you. I can't promise that I'd be good to you, 'cause I had some issues I won't commit. No, not having it, but at least I can admit that I'd be bad. No, to you.
Okay, and what you're gonna make sure you do is you're gonna use 2 scoops of the powdered bleach. The directions are on the back, it tells you that. And you mix in your developer to your liking. You take the scoop and it comes with a scoop inside, so I'm going to show you that whole process, and then you pour the developer to your liking. There is a way to measure, but I just like my mixture to be creamy but not enough to just be liquefying and like dripping off the brush, because you want it to be kind of solid just so it'll stay on the hair. I use a 50 volume developer. You can use a 20. That's what this video is about, my mistakes as well as my successes. The 50 volume developer will lift it faster, but it also causes more damage faster as well. So you're watching me mix it up now, and it took me forever to finally get it right. And then I'm just going to start applying it to the hair. Alright, and the key to bleaching is small sections, ladies. So small sections of hair. I'm not taking very small sections. You end up using more product. So I did this process maybe the day before, and I had to go out and buy this huge thing of powder bleach like you see, and this huge thing of developer. Also because I didn't realize how much hair there was, but also because I wasn't taking smaller sections, and I still didn't learn my lesson in this video. But I did end up bleaching the whole head. Take small sections. What you want to do is literally just slap it on there. You want to pull it through, and also, like you see me going to get, you want to comb it through. So I used a shower comb because a smaller comb could tend to, when you're using such a powerful chemical, you can end up pulling the hair out. And later in the video, I'll show you guys, like, I really did end up damaging the bottom of the hair because I had already bleached it prior to this. So the hair was processed 3 times with bleach, and the bottom was processed, I think, 4, because that part is already bleached. That's why it's brown. And I end up damaging the ends of my hair, and it's also because of the power of the developer again. So a 50 volume is gonna be your fastest lift, because you can see it already. It's starting to turn blonde, and that was my goal. I actually was aiming for gray hair, guys. I want to do a silver hair tutorial, but that'll just come later because you have to get your hair really blonde and really white. So in the end, I'm gonna upload a new video and you'll see what I did. Instead of going silver, I went a crazy color, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah, I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you. I never made love, no, I never did. Would've shown know how to fuck.
Monogamy or whatever you call it, I'm starting to think ain't for everybody. Most of us is rushing into it anyway, you know what I'm saying? You ain't rushing for love and I ain't up here to judge, so let's neglect the what ifs and make it do what it does. Let's get it.
Okay, and right here I finished it was basically 2 layers of hair, or I was getting into finishing them. After I felt like it was fully complete, combed through, I took a piece of foil. The foil with the chemical adds heat, so it's heat processing without heat, basically. And I just wrapped it up. I left it like that. This also is a lot of the reason I had a lot of heat damage. I suggest the second time I did it off camera when I re-bleached it after this washout. I wrapped the hair with the foil. I didn't fold the ends inside of it, if that makes sense. So what I did was just fold both sides instead of wrapping it up like I did here in this video. You won't completely damage your hair because like this was the first time, so it was fine. It was the second time that I just murdered the weave at the bottom because it was, like I said, a 50 volume developer. So just be real careful about that, guys. And I actually, the reason I knew when to stop is the second time I was bleaching it, I was listening to the foil, and I know that sounds crazy, but I literally put my ear up to it and I listened for the chemical reaction. You can actually hear the hair sizzling, and that's when I was like, okay, Raina, too long. Okay, and after I finished up that second row, I went to my sink. This is where I'm showing you guys what they call Shimmer Lights shampoo and conditioner. It's for blonded silver hair, and I told you I wanted to go gray. So that also acts as a toner. It pulls the browns, the yellows, the orange, the coppers, the bronzes out of the hair. So you see me using this shampoo. A lot of people use this shampoo when it comes to color because it makes your colors brighter in general, but it's for blonded silver specifically. So first I'm going to shampoo, and what you're going to see is I did section by section just so the other sections could process longer. And usually once you see the bleach or the bleach start to like, it goes back powdery, that means it's kind of done processing. So at that point it's not really doing anything anyway. So I really could have just took it out. You're not going to see me take the foil off the other two sections, but I did, in the end I took them off and I washed the whole wig under the water.
She got haters, but we all do. Heard you when the time cold, shawty fought through. Baby, look at their approach, how they caught you. All of mind games, never mind, cause they all lows. In the physical sense, I mean that. I ain't trying to kiss up, suck up, feed gas. I ain't like them, you sucking your C-fat. Nope. Play big, trust me, I humble your mean ass. Look, shawty is actually in prevent, cause the one in front of is working with deep breath. Yep, bed, floor, couch.
And what I was trying to do was to remove the bronzy colors. I used what they call a brass buster. I was using it to act as a toner, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So that's why you see I poured all of what was in it out, and then I poured the two. You put 2 parts developer in it. So I used the bottle to measure it out, and once that, I just mixed it up. This is a brass buster, supposed to remove brassy colors, but if you get a real toner, it's similar but better acting. And so that's why here I had already applied it. You wash it and you'll start to see the bronze and the copper coming out in the sink. I use the same shampoo to wash it off. And thanks you guys for watching. Be sure to watch the next video to see the color outcome.